YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We got another Watch the Football Team video, and in today's video we have some breaking news once again, as we've been having breaking news all week long. So the Watch the Football Team decided to part ways with one Kyle Smith. Before we get any further into this video, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case our Washington Football Team. And let's get straight into today's video. So yes, you heard it right, we parted ways with Kyle Smith. It's very unfortunate, but I seen the writing on the wall, especially when we hired Marty Hurney. Now it was seeming like that was going to happen even before we hired Marty Hurney, because they didn't even give him a GM interview. So we already knew that they didn't want Kyle Smith in that front office, man, as far as GM related. And honestly speaking, they don't want him there anymore. You know what I'm saying? And even though he had 1 year with them, and that was probably his only year to impress Ron Rivera, and clearly he didn't do it, I still think that they should have kept him around and at least promoted him to something else, or at least let him do his own job. But what also came with the report, and this is per Jason Lock-and-Ford. I don't really like getting my information from Jason Lock-and-Ford. I only go to Ian Rappaport and sometimes Adam Schefter. I don't really like going anywhere else besides Ian Rappaport for mainstream media, as far as, you know, at the whole NFL and even Washington Football Team news. If I can't get it from the inside reporters like JP Finley, Chris Russell, Rhiannon Walker, all the inside reporters, if I can't get them from there, then I'll go to Ian Rappaport. Then I'll, you know, report on it once I got the information and confirm that it's true, because Jason Lock-and-Ford has had a rocky history with false statements and false breaking news as far as the Washington Football Team. But I was just like, I see everyone else, you know, posting it, why not go ahead and, you know, report on it for my YouTube team? So with that being said, Washington is parting ways with Kyle Smith, like I already stated, and they also said that they are making significant front office changes, so that he might not be the only one from the, you know, from the first year of this new regime that could be gone. And then they obviously are going to give someone else his job title, which is VP of Player Personnel. That we don't know who that's going to be, but guys, we can't be surprised. As much as we hate this move, I hate this move, we cannot be surprised here. Once Ron Rivera brought in Marty Hurney, you knew he was going to bring in more of his guys. He brought in Martin Mayhew, and that's not going to be the last of it as far as the front office goes. You know what I'm saying? And honestly speaking, well, yeah, even last year, before I even get into my next point, when you remember Eric Schaefer, the guy that, you know, managed the money and all the contracts and stuff, he brought in his own guy for that. So even starting last year, but I digress. So honestly speaking, I'm not surprised, and I knew this was gonna come. And this is the worst move Ron Rivera has made yet. Honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I don't like this move one bit. Just don't have a good past history with letting old former Washington people out this door. You know what I'm saying? Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur, even Kevin O'Connell, just to name a few. Now Kyle Smith, man. Honestly speaking, I just don't like this move. I don't know if the next guy that they bring in is going to be able to scout talent just as well as Kyle Smith. They said they're going to make some new changes to the draft scouting room too. I just don't like the move overall. I think Kyle Smith was the perfect guy to be the GM for this team. I understand that he's young, but that is the new wave that they are going in the NFL. Everything is just young and new, and Ron Rivera fails to realize that. Now, his way of doing things, I'm still going to ride with it, of course, but I just don't agree with this move. This is the first move that I don't agree with. Obviously, Marty Hurney was a move like I didn't agree with, but if Kyle Smith was gonna be here, then I was all, you know, fine with it. Now that he's gone, I really hate this move, man. Honestly speaking, I really hate this move. I just don't see the purpose in, you know, moving on from one Kyle Smith. He was literally doing his job perfectly. He's the reason why we got the Cole Hogans, the Cameron Curls, the Terry McLaurins, just to name few of star players. You gonna let him go? Like, I just don't understand it, man. I really don't, because I don't know if the next guy they bring in, and I'm more than certain it's gonna be a Panthers guy. The next guy they bring in, I don't know if he's gonna have the same eye for talent as one Kyle Smith had. You know what I'm saying? And it's more, like he said, it's more to becoming or having a role in the front office than being able to scout talent. But still, that's a very big role, and I don't know if your guys that you're gonna bring in can scout talent in the later rounds, it's easy to make the right pick in the early rounds because it's there. It's the best player available in some cases, in majority of the cases actually. But later rounds is where you need guys that's actually going out there scouting the players and actually know, hey man, this guy could be a late round champ if all these teams keep passing up on him. That's what Kyle Smith brought to this team. And now that we don't have that anymore, or at least for the time being, until we get the new guy, and even with the new guy, I keep saying, I don't know if he's going to be as good as one Kyle Smith, because Kyle Smith was just a different breed when it came to late round picks. Like I said, do I need to go over the list again? Cameron Curl, Cole Holcomb, Terry McLaurin, just to name a few. Antonio Gibson, Antonio Gandy Golden, who we hope it could be something. You know what I'm saying? They even said Cameron Curl would have been a third round pick at the earliest actually, if he, you know, was able to go through a regular combine. But we got lucky because the whole thing that's going on, he fell to us because of no combine footage. So look at that, man. Look at Kyle Smith doing his due diligence as he's always been doing since he's been here and been in charge of the scouting and got us late round gems. I just don't think this is a smart move by Ron Rivera. I just feel like with the Washington luck, he's gonna get a GM job somewhere else. It's gonna bite us, man. It's gonna bite us in the rear end. You know what? Gonna bite us there. And honestly, man, I just hate this move because I know I already see is gonna happen, man. I feel like he's gonna get a GM job in somewhere we play a lot, honestly speaking too. I feel like it's gonna be there. If not even a GM job, he's gonna definitely get hired somewhere for something else. But I just feel like a GM job is gonna open up for him. He's gonna turn that team around and look at it again. Another former Washington or personnel has turned around another team, and I'm not gonna say we're stuck in our place because obviously we're headed up too. I just feel like Kyle Smith was a big role in the reason why we were headed up into the area we were headed up in. And honestly speaking, Kyle Smith is going to be missed, man, especially by me, because I seen the talent that he brought for this team. I know you guys did too. Kyle Smith not being here is going to be another hard task for Washington fans to have to get over. And once we see him go get his new job, it's going to be like, man, why couldn't it be with us? You know what I'm saying? But hey, like I've been saying all along, I'm a ride with Ron Rivera, and obviously he has other plans and he wants to run his team how he wants to run his team. I'm not going to be surprised if the new guys they bring in are all Panthers guys, because he wants his friends here, and a friend ran team is never the best team, but it's also never the worst team, if you see what I'm saying, as far as the top. But Ron Rivera, man, like I said, I'm not going to judge it too much yet, because I'm a ride with Ron Rivera, and he already came in here and proved to me that, hey, man, I got control of this car. I know what I'm doing, because he turned this team into a playoff team in his first year with everything he's dealt with. And I understand the division was terrible, I understand that, but still, man, the way you turned this team around from 3 wins to 7 wins the next year in 1 year, you know what you're doing, man. So I'm a ride with Ron Rivera, Coach Rivera, 2-time Coach of the Year. Ron Rivera should be 3 times this year, but we know that's not going to happen because they're going to obviously go with the best team as far as record-wise. So with that being said, man, it's been boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, hell to the Washington football team. So Washington has let go of Kyle Smith. We all knew this day was going to come, so don't act surprised. I know, guys, you can vent in my comment section. I'm going to read every comment section because I know everybody is going to be pissed about this move. So I'm going to read every single comment as I do all the time, or at least try to do all the time. And, man, this sucks, dude, because really, I love Kyle Smith, and I really wanted him to be here for the long run, but Ron Rivera has other plans. So that being said, it's been boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to watch the football team. Kyle Smith is gone. It's very unfortunate, but we got to deal with it. Like, comment, subscribe, help to watch the football team. I'm out. Peace.